All right. I hope that everything works fine. I'm just checking. All right. I hope that everything works fine. I'm just checking. All right. Anyways, it seems like the image stretched a bit. It's kind of weird. Anyways, so today I'm gonna explore intervals in E major. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. And let me start by creating a new project. So I would call it intervals in E major. And basically it will be based on top of this project. Alright, so let's start with E major with E intervals. Here will be E major. I think I'm gonna start in 4th octave. I think it's appropriate. Alright, so let's start with the perfect intervals. Alright, so perfect intervals. So unison, yeah, let me start with bottom voice, where I'll just replace everything with E note. Let's go here. All right, so let me check one more thing. So E major, addition to the C, D, C, C, G, and A. It will be added, C sharp, F sharp, G sharp, and yeah, it will be additionally also D sharp. So 4 sharp keys that we need to always consider while we're building all sorts of intervals. So yeah, here you can see them. I'm just gonna check one moment if the chart is alright. Okay. So so yeah, it will be C sharp, F sharp, G sharp, and D sharp. Okay, so let's start with unison. E, then goes 4th, so it's A, then goes to the fifth, which is B, and finally E5. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, it's about right. The next thing is seconds. Oh, sorry, of course. First, we need to build augmented and diminished intervals. So here will be E sharp, E flat, then A, B, and B, and finally E5 and E5. Since they're natural by default in this E major scale, there will not be modified otherwise. So in order to create augmented, we just rise up or sharpen them, or in for the diminished intervals we just attach to flat keys to them. So it will look something like this. So yeah. Okay. Just not to lose the track, let's go with the major and minor intervals. So it will be E major. Sorry. Second major, which is F, which is sharp by default. The next thing could be F flat, or rather F natural, because as you can see, we have F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, and D sharp. So it will be C, D, and F and G. So the same goes for C, or in this case it will be different because it will be G natural. Then let's count the sixth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is C5, which is basically also natural for the minor scale. And then we go to the seventh note, which goes as D5. All right, so let's take a look. It seems about right, I guess. So let's now build diminished and augmented intervals. In this case it will be F double sharp, then it goes just F flat, then it goes G double sharp, G just flat, C5 double sharp, C5 flat, and finally D5 double sharp and D5 flat. So yeah, this is how it goes. We can even listen for a sec. Yeah, hopefully I didn't mess up with anything. By the way, I think I also fixed the error in previous scale, so I think it was regarding the diminished or augmented octaves where I just missed C5. I think something like with double sharp or something like that. So that thing is fixed. So yeah. All right, so let's go and create one more page. So it will be f intervals, and let's go here and create one. So let's replace everything with f. All right, so this is f, and yeah, let's go build perfect intervals, which is f, b, c5, and f5. So okay, here it will be f double sharp, f, I guess, natural. Then goes B sharp, B flat, C5 double sharp, C5 natural. Then goes to F5, which is double sharp, and F5, it should be a natural. All right, so yeah, F5 natural, right? So yeah. All right, let's take a look. Let's count 1, 2, 3. So there will be one more double sharp, I guess. So yeah. Yeah, here I think it's important to kind of like kind of like emphasize the fact that it's all naturals in both voices. So yeah. Okay, so let's go and so those are augmented and diminished perfect intervals. Let's go and let's go to minor and major stuff. So here it'll be G, natural, then A flat, I suppose, yeah. Then it goes B, or rather, sorry, yeah, it will be D5, yeah, D5 natural, and here it will be E5 and E5 flat. Alright, so here it will be G double sharp, G flat, A just sharp, A double flat, oops. Then goes D5, D5, it will be double sharp, then D5 just flat, then goes E5, sharp, and E5 double flat. Okay. Yeah, as we can see, here we got 1, 2, 3, and also we got fourth. Yeah, it's kind of weird. But I guess it's because, yeah, we double F here and F here. This is why those are sharpened. And here it's D, which is sharpened by default. And then, of course, G. So, yeah, I think it's right. Yeah, okay. So let's copy this and go to the G intervals. I'm pretty sure that those have official names, but I'm just calling this way. I think I can learn later how they called by professionals. Okay, so I'm again encountering this error for some reason. It's quite annoying. Yeah, I gotta fix this thing. All right. So it goes G. All right. Let's replace with G. Oops. Okay, gotta find my charger. 1 second. All right, let's continue. So, right. Anyways, okay, so we replaced everything with G's. Let's go with the perfect intervals G, C5, D5, and G5. G, double sharp, C5 should be, sorry, again, G natural, C5, double sharp, C5 natural, D5 double sharp, D5 natural, and G5 double sharp, G5 natural. Yeah. Okay. Now, A flat, B flat. Is it B? Yeah. Then go C5 natural, and D5 natural. Okay. All right. So here we go. E sharp, A double flat. Actually, it's kind of interesting that it works like this. Okay, just 1 second. Alright, so yeah. Okay, so A double flat, since it's diminished. Okay, so let me think. B sharp, B double flat. Then it goes D, E double sharp, E flat. Or it's not. Yeah, I'm a bit confused. Yeah, I think I messed up somewhere. G, A, D5, E5. 6th, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is quite right. So A. So for some reason, okay, yeah, I forgot to do this thing. G, C5. Yeah, that's right. B. I think it's not C5 here. So I'm gonna count to 6th, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's E actually. E5, E5 flat. D5 and D5 natural. Then goes here like E5, E5 flat, or rather double flat, and here it will be just sharp. Here it'll be G sharp, D double sharp, and just D flat. Yeah. E5. I mean, it's supposed to be. Oh, wait a second. It's not D, right? It's supposed to be F as 7th. Yeah, F5. And will it be F sharp, F5 natural? Yes. And here it will be just F5 sharp, F5 double flat. Oh no, sorry. Actually, it will be F double sharp and just F5 flat. Yeah. All right. Seems like reasonable. Yeah, I still think that the video is kind of stretched horizontally. Maybe I'm hallucinating, but at least it's what seems to me. Yeah. We'll see how it will be exported to YouTube. Anyways, so this was G intervals. Okay. Let's go now to the A intervals. Oops. I think I already need to start thinking about how to create an application for training intervals and stuff like that. So yeah, I think it's gonna important in development, or just in improving the skills, so to speak. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's just everything is stretched horizontally. Yeah, I'm not quite sure that I like this image, but anyways, it's not like the end of the world, but still. I just wanted to remove the sidebars when you watch like horizontally in your iPhone. So I don't know. All right, so A5 here. I think I replaced everywhere G to A. Let's go. C, D, E, and A. Okay, so A sharp, A natural, or rather A flat, D5 double sharp, D5 natural, E5 just sharp, E5 flat, A5 sharp, A5 flat. So yeah. Okay. Now B B flat, I guess. I mean, I'm supposed to. Okay, let me think one more time. B flat. Does it work? Okay, I'm having kind of like lag in my brain. Yeah. Okay. So B flat, C5, I think it will be natural, D5 natural, and I don't think actually it's I mean, I don't think it's D actually, right? Because it exists 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's supposed to be F, F5, and finally G5. Yeah. Okay, let me check one more time. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. And since it's sharpened, here will be natural. So yeah, seems like it's correct. Yeah. All right. So it'll be B sharp, B double flat, C5 double sharp, C5 natural, I think. No, sorry. No way. It's C5 flat. F5 double sharp. F5 just flat, and finally G5 flat. Yeah. All right. Bum bum bum. I'm not even sure that's correct. Yeah, it's supposed to be right like this. Yeah. All right, so next thing is B intervals. Let's go like this. Yeah. Okay. All right, so I think it's about right, I guess. Let's go. B, E5, F5, and B5. Yeah, I think it's right. Okay, now, bum bum bum. I'm not quite sure. Okay, so it will be B sharp, B flat, E5, just sharp, E5 flat, F5 double sharp, F5, I think it's supposed to be F5 natural, and finally B5, B5. Not quite sure what about this. Yeah, I think it will be A flat, G natural. Yeah, I guess it's right. G, yeah, something isn't. Yeah, wait a second. Why am I changing B to A? That's super weird. Okay, C5 natural, G5 natural, G5 natural, and finally A5 F5 flat. Alright, here will be C5 sharp, double sharp, C5 flat. Here will be G5 double sharp, G5 flat, G5 double sharp, G5 flat, and finally A5 just sharp, and A5 flat. Or sorry, A5 double flat. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think that's about right. Yeah. Okay, if I messed up somewhere, I think I can fix it later on. Hopefully. Alright. Page number 6, which is basically C, right? Okay, let's go. So it will start with C5 and then with C6. All right. Okay, so C5, G5, G5 and C6. Let's go C5, double sharp, C5, natural. Yeah. Okay, D5 sharp, or rather D5 double sharp, G5 natural, I suppose. G5, G5, C6, which is also double sharp. It's quite important to remember that. C6, C6 double, no, sorry, C6 natural. Yeah. Anyways. Actually, I just realized one interesting aspect of this. I mean, here I'm using C5 natural, but eventually it's supposed to be somewhere like C. Actually, why am I using C5 as natural? Because by default it's supposed to be just C5, right? Yeah, I think it's kind of messed up. I need to check this moment in other cases, in other scales. I mean, kind of like, yeah, I think it's supposed to be like sharp if I want to be more explicit, just to emphasize that fact. But yeah, then it stays the same, in the same voice. Ay ay ay. Ay ay ay. Yeah, I definitely knew that something was wrong with bottom voice. Luckily I catch it not that late as I could have, but I also could have just catch up really earlier. But anyways, yeah. Okay, so D5. D5 natural, E5, E5 flat, A5, A5 flat, finally B5, B5 flat. Okay, so here D5 double sharp, D5 flat. I mean, kind of like, yeah, I also could have just put it here on the sharp key as well, I guess. Yeah, I think I'll fix it altogether. Yeah. Okay. D5 double sharp, D5 flat, E5 sharp, E5 double flat. Then goes A5 just sharp, A5 double flat, B5, B5, B5 sharp, B5 double flat, yeah. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I think it's about right, I guess. Here though, I mean, kind of like a maybe. I don't know. It's also not that clear. Yeah, I think just for explicitness, I could have just leave here C5 sharp, just to be more explicit. So yeah. I mean, I guess because it's not that clear to which this natural keys belong to, I guess. Yeah, especially here, like it's a bit messed up. Does it matter in which order I'm using those keys? I don't know. I think it might. Yeah. Okay, let's finish with this scale. Maybe I just also can check previous intervals. Okay, so E natural. I think in this case it kind of does make sense. F natural. Yeah, here I don't think it makes sense anymore because it's supposed to be sharp, sharp, and sharp by default. G, sharp, sharp, and sharp. Yeah. I mean, it's not that necessary to put it there, but because like even if in terms of how it would sound correctly, but you know, just for explicitness, I guess it's quite nice to have it there. Yeah, I don't know. They're supposed to put it here something? I don't think so. But anyways, let's go to page 4. A natural. Yeah, I think it's alright. B natural, I think it's also alright. Finally, C5 sharp. Okay, so finally, let's go and create D intervals. So it will be like D5, D6. Okay. Okay, so D5, E5, A5, D6. D5 double sharp, D5 natural, A5 sharp, A5 flat, A5, A5 flat, sharp, d6, d6, yeah. Yeah, I guess it's all right. Okay, e5, e5 flat, f5. What's supposed to be? I just don't remember. Natural, of course. b5. Why I'm doing this? Yeah, b5, b5 flat, c5, c5 natural. All right. Let's go to e5 sharp, e5 double flat, f5 double sharp, f5 flat, b5 double sharp, no, sorry, b5 sharp, b5 double flat. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be c6 already. c6 sharp, double sharp, and c6 just flat. All right, I think yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, it seems to be correct, I guess. Bum, bum, bum. Probably, I don't know. Okay, so let me just save this wonderful thing and let me go to the all the scales. So first things first, C major, I don't think there will be any problems. G major, where we add just this F sharp, I suppose. So yeah. Okay, so this is F sharp. Let's just take a look, maybe if we can find something. G3 natural, in this case it's alright. A3 natural, B3 natural, C natural, D natural, E natural, and finally F sharp. Okay, actually, yeah, here I'm doing actually quite right thing. Although I would also put it here, F sharp, just in case, for explicitness again. So yeah, it will be alright. Okay, so this was G major. Let's go to the D major, where we add also C, in addition to F sharp. Okay. G, it's alright. E. F sharp, so it will be, of course it will be F sharp. Here, also let's go to the F sharp, sorry, F sharp. Will it be C? G, I guess A, and C it will be here, it will be C sharp, C sharp, and C sharp. Okay. All right. That was D major. Then we go to the A major when we have F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp. C, F, G, in other words. So A, it's okay. B, C, C sharp, C sharp, and let's go again, C sharp. Okay, so as T, E, F, sharp, 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 finally the G, sharp, sharp, sharp. Okay, let's just listen to this E major. Let's have some fun. Yeah. Oh boy. I hope that's correct. Um, and everything is about right. Yeah. So basically, I think when I finish all the scales, I'll try to do two things. First of all, of course, I'll try to create an application which trains intervals. I don't know, I will create sort of kind of like test application where you can, train and go through different tests. And another thing, I will also try to add melodic intervals there as well, because I think it's even more important than just have vertical intervals. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm quite happy that we did one more scale today. So yeah. So tomorrow, I suppose, it will be the next scale will be B major, where we'll add also A sharp, which is of course quite exciting, I guess. Yeah. Well, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I'm quite excited for the scales with flat keys, but I don't know. It's quite difficult to. Yeah, it's quite difficult to. It will be. I suspect it will be quite difficult to be really, really well skilled in this, but I'll try my best. Yeah, I'm not quite sure that I chose quite good ratio for the current stream, but we'll see how it will be exported. But anyways, I think that's about it for today.